So the little stink sadly's got to stay at home today because we're out on the boat for the first time on the rib for the first time this year, which is quite late. So this is the Narwhal 4.5 metre rib that we use a lot. This is her indoors. First job to uncover it and then get on the road. This is the first part of our journey on very rural roads. And then we got onto the A14 over the Orwell Bridge and off to Felixstowe. Another year at Felixstowe Ferry on the Deben with a strong smell of cooked breakfast coming from Winkles. Ready to have a bit of a launch. Well, we're out and on the lovely Deben again. A little bit drier than I would have hoped. Several boats are in. We're on a falling tide, so we're going to stay up at our little picnic spot until the tide turns. This is approaching Ramsholt and the Ramsholt Arms. Interesting, there's a few boats in, but not as many as normally would be at this time of year. Observing the speed limit, well, 3.6 knots against a falling tide.
Can you bring your dog in there?
Right, well, we're approaching what is known as the Ramsholt Rocks, where of course there are no rocks. A lot of mud with lethal oyster shells in it, so if you ever try to wade out in the summer, by goodness you'll know it. It's like the best way to lacerate your legs. Looking for a little boat called Bass 2, or Puppy as he calls it. Let's see here, owner is the Midget Millionaire Mariner. Oh, I think he's there. Not sure. It's turned out nice again, as they say, turned out nice again. Here at the rocks. The Deben, and we found the quaintest little giddy fishing boat you ever could see. Very few people here. The tide's now about an hour of hot water, and there's our friend who partakes in the cold water swimming.
There's a little bit of warmth in the atmosphere, isn't there?
Wow.
I should have kept the old one.
Take one down there, show people how
I'm
to
going to take the
beautiful, isn't it?
Get all Owen Dawes getting undressed. Look what's going on here.
It's
It's
boiling.
warmies.
I'm taking me nicky nacky news off.
Thing is though, Murray, Catherine doesn't seem excited. I can't really work that one out.
Because she's married to you.
Fat bloke.
Married to this cunt. That's a wallet full of money. That is.
So we've had our food here. Still beautifully at the rocks. Tide is now coming up. Puffy's starting to float. The girls are sitting there doing nothing, as you might expect. We're going to have a walk to look for some shark's teeth, which there is a lot here at low water, but I've never found one. He's just farting.
Right.
So Murray's now being like a child and pulling up the moorings and seeing. You want to see what it's attached to? He's thinking it's a block of gold. What is it then?
Weird, isn't it?
Hmm.
Lovely bit of chain.
Nothing. Sometimes you go miles, fly abroad, all sorts of places, travel to different places in the UK with your boat, which is always lovely. But then you come back to the River Deben like this, and on a nice day you wonder, could you get much better? I'm sure others have equally lovely local places they go to, of course. And this is a Sunday in the middle of May, and hardly anybody here. At the Ramsholt Rocks here on the River Deben, we came in our thick warm coats, and I'm leaving in a t-shirt, and Owen Dawes has even put a thinner coat on. Tide is coming up now, so the midget millionaire mariner can get on his buoy, which is up near Woodbridge Way. Shickery. Heading on the way back on a rising tide. Got some keen rowers. Slow down. Woodbridge Sea Scouts. Well, they've got a safety boat, which is wise, and I think the harbour master with them. And there we are, back safely, all back on the trailer again. This boat is such an easy boat to get back on the trailer. Give me unbraked and smaller boats any time of the week. It's our first trip, successful. So pleased with that.